Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, May 1st, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I bring healing awareness to the balance. And today we have Beltane. So Beltane really is, to me, an energy of balance. And we have the sun today at 11 degrees. And 11 degrees is healing energy, but it's healing energy that's mirrored. And so Beltane, a festival of fertility. Bel breaks down to the bright one, and Tan is fire, so Beltane is this bright fire, but it's the marriage of earth and sky. It is the marriage of God and goddess, and it is cleansing of these energies through fire. And so I wanted to bring that energy into the astro today because I think it's going to be important to find that balance. So we have this moon in Cancer bringing up the feeling energy, making us feel through things. And this moon in Cancer today is kind of igniting that cross T-square energy. Like I said, it's very wide at this point. It's not even in like 5-degree orbs, most of the things. However, we're still going to feel the tension. What I think we're going to feel most is going to be that moon squaring Mercury and moon squaring Uranus. That moon energy is going to kind of unite that Uranus-Mercury energy, which is going to bring the thinking. So here we have the balance of feeling and thinking, and they are more interconnected than you think. The other day I saw somebody say something like, basically, like, you have to process what you're feeling. I 100% agree that. I think we all have to process our feelings. However, I also think that we need to be so aware that a lot of times what we are feeling is so influenced by what we are thinking. And we have to be aware that there's a difference between feeling what we are actually feeling and feeling what we think we're feeling. And so today, this to me is this marriage. This is this healing between consciousness and the wisdom of feelings, and bringing them together, mirroring them, cleansing them with fire, bringing some fire to this energy to help us move forward. Because I recognize with my thinking, feeling thing, I will tell you, I have my moon in the third house. So third house energy is thinking, but then there's that moon that's feeling. So this is something that I have to be very conscious of and vigilant in my life. And what I'm feeling because I'm actually feeling this, or did I start thinking something and now I'm feeling it because I got caught up in the drama of my thinking, which happens. And it happens to all of us, and it's not a bad thing. It's just cultivating that awareness. So tap in and notice, what are you really feeling? What are you feeling in your body? The body is so key. We are finishing up this North Node in Virgo. So this is such a good time to be aware of your body. Now, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So there we have that thinking aspect in there as well. But instead, to me, of like letting the brain take over the thinking, this is what you really think, this is what's really going on, get instead into the wisdom of the body. All of your cells have a consciousness. So if you can get into that consciousness, then you may actually be able to feel into what's going on. Now, I talked about this specifically yesterday, but this is still happening as well. We still have Saturn and Chiron connecting the square, and so we're wanting to move into that healing. We're wanting to move into that inner fire, into that passion, but we still have these multiple ways that we're going about it. What is the whole way? What is the balanced way? What is the way where you come together, yin and yang, to move forward into your personal wholeness? This, I feel like, is all part of the alchemy of what's going on today, but we need to bring some consciousness into our personal process. So, the moon in Cancer, igniting our feelings, igniting what's going on deep within our feelings. However, like I said, that mind energy is still very strong with Uranus and Mercury working together and working that moon. There still is also this, I don't want to say divide. That's not the word that I want to use, but there still is a bit of a challenge. This is a square energy, so there's resistance. There can be a challenge in this between the old comfort zone and the liberation of your I am. And ultimately, Mercury and Uranus right now are working in Aries energy to liberate you in the I am energy. So, how do you keep liberating yourself? How do you keep being true to yourself? By noticing, first of all, what you're really feeling and what you're thinking separately instead of intertwining them and making that into a big mess. And then see how you can work with them together to, yesterday's wisdom, feel better, to the better it gets, till the better it gets, to bring your consciousness as the fire that comes in to help you move through this and cleanse this energy so that you can have this beautiful union of yin and yang within yourself. So, that being said, we also are going to have the moon connecting to Pluto. That's going to be early in the day, but that is going to help, with this transformation of energy. I feel like that's going to help with the setting the temperature, not quite the word I want to use, but setting the foundation for this balanced yin-yang energy. We end the day with the moon meeting up with Vesta. There's the goddess energy. There's that sacred inner fire. Are you acknowledging the inner priestess? Yes, even if you are a man, your inner priestess, your inner goddess that has work to do on this planet at this time. Are you acknowledging that energy? The moon's going to light that up because that is actually happening right at 29 degrees. It's finishing up, nurturing the goddess within. And then we have the moon shifting into Leo, bringing about the spirit of play, bringing about the spirit of joy. And over the next few days, I think this moon in Leo will kind of feel like a nice little relief after some of the intensity of the last few days. I was going to say something about that. Oh, that energy though, the Cancer moon. I always say the Cancer moon, I love the way the chart works. It's like you've got to nurture yourself. You've got to make sure you're taking care of yourself so your inner child is safe to come and move forward in its whole sense. So this is where you get to be the baby, the mama, the daddy, the god, the goddess. You get to be all of that to yourself to make sure that you are taken care of and can move forward in a beautiful, beautiful manner. So I'm going to start with the Sacred Creator card. I'm not going to read anything about it because I just think we need to remember this. The edge of evolution feels messy. So this process, this liberation, evolution, revolution, that's Uranus energy that we've been working so strongly with. It does not always feel easy. It does not always feel clean. And you know what? That's the truth of the goddess. I think Nikki has said this. Good things that come into the world, like giving birth or, I don't know, all kinds of things. The creation of land, which comes through volcanoes, it's not always clean and tidy. It is a messy thing. It's messy. It can be painful. And so this is our process. There is some messiness. Do not let the messiness take you away from how you are moving forward. However, I got such interesting cards. We're all in this. We're all feeling this. Doesn't need to be intense. You don't have to be there now. We're releasing some old suppression. Slow down, but recognize the slow downness is not laziness. It's just presence. It's divine presence with this process that may feel a little messy. I've been exhausted. I have been so exhausted these last couple days. Like, okay, do I have enough energy to get up and do the horoscope? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I love this. And it brings up my passion. It brings up my fire. And I'm like, yeah, I love doing this. And then afterwards I'm like, oh, and I'm exhausted again. It's okay. Take it easy on yourself. We are processing so deeply. Slow down so that we can release this suppression. You don't have to be there in this instant. Allow the messiness, allow the chaos to come forward. And then finally from Abraham, it's not actually very related, but I do think everything's related. I'm becoming more aware of my feelings about money. So here's the feelings. It takes it to the money point. But I would say become aware about your feelings about anything. So money, that's a great topic for Taurus. I'm becoming aware about my feelings about abundance. I'm becoming aware of my feelings about my worth. I'm becoming aware of my feelings about this messiness that maybe makes me feel a little uncomfortable because I don't know where I'm going to end up after all the fog clears. That's okay. But become aware of it. Bring your awareness to those feelings and then your thoughts around the feelings and then see how you can shift. There is powerful shift, I believe, in this energy. If you can come into union within yourself through this energy, let that be your intention for today. So that's it. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.